Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection Series 114 Bron Breakker figure. I don't really have a whole bunch to talk about with this figure, but I don't know, I'm a big fan of Bron. I think he's one of the best currently on the roster, and this is a really cool figure of his, which we will show off here in this video. But with that being said, let's take a look at him. Here's the front of the packaging. Here are some of the other figures that came in this line. Quite a lineup here. You got Jimmy and Jey Uso, Ilya Dragovich, Zoe Stark, who I've not seen in person, and then, of course, Bron Breakker and Tommaso Ciampa. And there's a little picture there. So let's get him out of the box. I already saved some time and cut the tape so we can pull him right out of here. And, of course, I don't really care about the box. There we go. And there we have it. Bron Breakker out of the box, still in the packaging. Let's get him out of here, starting with the accessories. There we go, and he is plugged in a bit. Let's see if we can rip him out. There we go, let's find out. Beautiful. All right, that was actually pretty clean. Whew. I got to be careful with that, though. I don't know if any of you guys saw my Justin Hawk Bradshaw review, but I ripped him out of the packaging like that and actually messed up one of his feet. Wow, this is awesome. Okay. So, the first set of hands that we do have here are going to be the, just kind of the Lego Man hands, as I like to call them, the grappling hands, and those have a nice skin tone with the black wrist hair hand tape on there. The other accessory we do get is kind of like this like wolf's helm or this, I don't know, dog's helm. I feel like he's more of a dog gimmick than a wolf one, but we do have that, and I'll show what that looks like on the figure in just a second here. But next up here we have the figure with the corresponding gear. So black boots on the side. You've got, what is that? I'm pretty sure it says Breakker, right? Yeah, Breakker, and that looks great. Anything on the back? Nah, but just, those are pretty decent boots. Then you've got black knee pads here, and he's wearing these shorts. So you can see there's the kind of the skin tone below that, and it's not focusing, so I'll bring it out a little bit. And then here, you've got this black kind of extended singlet here with dog on the side in this red and white lettering there. So we have that, which looks awesome. Nothing on the back, again, just black. And then on the torso here, you've kind of got the same face, that wolf face. I'll just say it's a wolf face on the front of the singlet, and that looks incredible. One of the big draws of this figure was the designs here on the singlet. I love that. Singlet continues up his body. He's got a pretty wide body mold here, which really does fit him. I think it's perfect. And then on the arms here, he's kind of got that Goldberg-inspired tattoo on his left bicep, or no, sorry, his left shoulder there. And then the gloves here have those, or the hands here are the fisted hands with that black hand tape again and black wrist tape. And then finally the head sculpt. It looks great. This is definitely an improvement from his last one. I think this looks a lot more like him. The hair, though, I feel like the hair is a little lazy, I will say. But overall, it does get the job done. I think this is a good Bron Breakker. This is definitely the best one we've had so far. I can't wait for the Ultimate Edition of this guy. That'll be something hopefully down the road. But I don't know. Bron Breakker is one of those guys that really is going to go far, so I want to make sure that I have some of these early figures of him. I do already have his previous Elite release, and now we have this one, so I will leave that there, folks. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. We got to put the little wolf's helm on him, so let's see how this looks. Let's find out. The thing is, it's a little, this overlap right here, because when you put it on, it kind of, I don't know, this just bothers me a little bit, but for the most part, this really isn't that bad, I will say. I mean, I don't know, it looks a little gimmicky, but it's not terrible for ring gear. It's definitely something cool to have, but I don't know if I'd have the figure displayed with that. But let me actually kind of tone him up a little bit here. We'll get some action going with this action figure. Then we can get a nice pose. And there we go. Beautiful. All right. Well, there you are, folks. The current Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker from Elite Series 115. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.